Ships don't sink because of the water around them. Ships sink because of the water that gets in them. Hi everybody, this is Life with Leonard and welcome to another episode. Now on this channel, I strive to motivate and inspire you to become the best version of yourself. And today's episode is definitely no different. Now, I'm not sure what you are going through right now. You might feel overwhelmed by your circumstances. You might feel unworthy, undervalued, unappreciated. You might feel overlooked. And if you do, then this episode is most definitely for you. I'm going to be sharing with you the 6 things that I believe you most probably need to hear right now. And I promise you, if you take the next couple of minutes out of your busy schedule, this episode and what I'm going to share with you today will uplift you, it will encourage you, it will make you feel better, it will give you the courage to face another day. But before we get to today's episode, can I kindly ask you, if you haven't, to please subscribe to my channel, to like this video, to share it, and leave your comments in the comment section below. It's easy to subscribe. You can just hit that subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. And please remember to hit the all notifications, and that way you will be notified and you won't miss out whenever I upload new videos. Number 1, stop thinking that you can't be happy until you get to a certain point. You've heard it before, that life is a journey and not a destination. And that happiness is a state of mind. Not so long ago I did an episode on the 7 things that you can do today that will make you happy. And if you click on the pop-up banner, and I'll leave a link in the description below, it will take you to that episode. But don't go there now. But I want to encourage you to go watch that episode. And it's just all about a paradigm shift. It's all about embracing where you are right now. One thing I can tell you, somewhere on this beautiful planet of ours, there is somebody wishing that they had your life. Doesn't matter how dark and gloomy things look from your point of view. You are still better off than most of the people on this planet. And I want you to focus more on that. And so often people think that money will bring them happiness. And if that was the case, if that was true, then all the rich people would be happy. And you and I both know that that's not true. Here in South Africa we have a program, and I stumbled across it just the other day. It's called I Blew It. Now you South Africans will know exactly what I'm talking about. The program's called I Blew It, and it's about, just in short, it's about people who came into money, whether it was a payout from the road accident fund, or maybe an insurance policy from somebody who died, or maybe they won the lottery. So these people came into money, and then they live out this fantasy. They completely waste the money. But the point that I'm making here, many of them, in retrospect, afterwards, when they were interviewed, most of them said that they wished they never won the money. It only brought them problems and lots of other bad things. Now I know it's different strokes for different folks. The point is just, happiness is an inside job. It's all up here. Don't get stuck in dreaming about where you want to be, rather than focusing on where you are right now. While it's good to dream and have goals for the future, it's also important to look up and out to what you have right now. Quit postponing your passions. Seize what you have today and make the most of it. And I want you to just stop for a moment and smell the roses. Take in the good around you. Just observe, just look. And I'm sure if you look deeply and long enough, there is a lot of good around you. And while you're at it, make that list a gratitude list. Our brains are so focused on the negative that we often forget that there is so much positivity around us. And that's what I want you to focus on. And number 2 is, everyone has challenges, and don't think you're alone in yours. A lot of time, it's easy to believe that other people have it all figured out. And by the looks of things, they do. But that couldn't be further from the truth. You don't know what's going on behind closed doors. You don't know what battles people are facing. You don't know what's those silent battles. You're not aware of it. And other people most probably just have perfected the art or somehow just get through it to hide it from the world. So you don't have to put too much pressure on yourself. Don't beat yourself up and by comparing yourself to other people. Perhaps you're just trying to make ends meet or start a business. Perhaps your marriage or relationship is in a mess. But often when you dig a bit deeper, you realize what you're going through is nothing compared to others. So be strong and courageous. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off and try again. Move forward and remember to put a smile on your dial while facing the world. I don't want to sound like Oprah, but I've got stuff going on. You've got stuff going on. Everybody's got stuff going on. And you might be in a mess right now. But remember, you are also a masterpiece. And the third thing that I believe you need to hear today, right now, is that you have a purpose and God's got a plan for you. Sometimes you may question why you matter. Sometimes you may wonder, why are you here? But I want you to understand this, that there's a reason you are living, breathing, and taking in these words right now. There's great things in store for you. Your greatest victories, your biggest joy and biggest blessings have not even occurred yet. But I can tell you this much, it is within reach. It is within reach. God had you in mind long before you were even a thought on this earth. And what I want you to get, what I want you to understand, is that God is mighty slow, but He is always on time. Cognizant of the fact, and you need to understand this, that God's time is not always our time, as much as His thoughts are not always our thoughts. Even the Word tells us, the Bible tells us, that His thoughts, His ways, His time, all of that is higher than ours. And I don't want you to give up. I don't want you to give in. At least not yet. Try one more time. You know, so often we trust the process. When it comes to carnal things, we are so inclined and we are happy and we are comfortable to trust the process. But in this case, we should trust God. You know, I want to share with you one of my favorite scriptures. 2 Chronicles 7 verse 14. It says, if my people who are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear them from heaven. I will forgive their sins and I will heal their land. And that is the promise that I'm not giving it to you. God has already vested it. He's already declared it. He's already blessed you with it. Only thing you need to do, you just have to have faith in Him. And number 4 is, you are worthy, you are special, and you are loved. I want you to get that. I want you to listen to those words deeply and intimately. And that is that you are worthy, you are special, and you are loved by the one that matters. You know, and that means it doesn't matter who dislike you. It doesn't matter who don't appreciate you. It doesn't matter who despise or discriminate against you. It doesn't matter who rejects you. You be true to yourself. Because the right relationships, you must just hang in there. The right relationships, the right people, the right person, the right opportunities will come at the right time. You just need to have faith and believe in the only one that matters. It's easy to compare yourself and size yourself up to those around you. But understand that you are one of a kind. Don't be too hard on yourself. Accept you for who you are. You are unique, wonderfully and fearfully made. And if they can do it, so can you. And number 5 is, stop rejecting what you feel and cry and let it all out. And here I want to talk specifically to you guys out there. You know, we all know that women in general are much more in tune and in touch with their emotions versus men. And I want you guys, forget about your masculinity. Forget about your ego. Forget about being perceived as a softie. I mean, that's so last year. Just be true to yourself. Be real with how you feel. But don't allow yourself to sit in regret or self-pity. Acknowledge the hurt or the pain, shed a few tears, and then make a plan to move forward. And last but not least, what I want you to hear from me is that you are amazing. You know, during conception, millions of sperm rush towards the egg, but only one makes it. All the other millions, they die. Only one makes it. And you know who that one is? That one is you. And do you realize that there is nobody else on this earth, on this planet, exactly like you? Not only amongst us living at the moment. I'm talking about past, present, and future. You are wonderfully and fearfully made. Absolutely, completely unique. You've been made to make the most of what you have, to utilize every talent God has given you to the fullest. So embrace who you are on the inside and embrace who you are on the outside. Now you just have to believe it. I don't know where you're at in life right now. I don't know where you come from and I don't know your background. But I do know this. All the things are real and they are true. And when you are in alignment with Christ, your assignment becomes much more clear. So whenever you feel overwhelmed, unworthy, undervalued, unappreciated, overlooked, I want you to come back to this episode and watch it again. And on the same note, I would like you to share this episode with someone else that you know would benefit from the content of this video. Thank you so much, everybody, for once again joining me on today's episode. If this episode was of value to you, can I kindly ask you, if you haven't, to please subscribe to my channel, to like this video, to share it, and leave your comments in the comment section below. It's good for you to like, share, and comment, and subscribe, of course. That's good for the YouTube algorithms, and that way we will grow, and we will be able to reach and to touch more people who you and I know can benefit from the contents of these videos. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.